So welcome back to another episode. My name is Caesar and I am your senior estimator. I see a lot of you each and every day the biggest challenge is going over and expressing what the difference is between a partial restoration, a full restoration, a clean and seal. There's all sorts of definitions, what's involved, what's not involved. So we want to capitalize on this opportunity and actually show you what a true natural stone restoration is from beginning to end. And the beauty in what we're looking at here is that I can show you what a natural finish is. So with a clean and seal, it is literally just that, cleaning and sealing. It is to remove old residual sealer, clean the top of the countertop, and to go ahead and reseal it with a new application of any impregnating sealers. If we were to do a partial restoration, the partial restoration removes light scratches, removes light etches, but creates polishes. If you wanted to do a full restorations revolve around removing scratches, removing etches, and restoring shine to a level of your desire. In the restoration industry, there's many different ways that we can go about achieving the goal. I am a tremendous advocate for what are we removing, why are we removing it, what your goal is, what surface it's on, because ultimately what it's on, what it's removing, and what your goal is determines the type of service that we're going to go ahead and provide for you. Every service that we do is customized for you, for your home. Not in the sense of the surface is going to be customized, it's the product that's going to be customized for you. So for example, a show home, right? A beautiful, beautiful home, 2 people, no kids, no dogs, pristine condition versus a home that has, 2 big dogs, a large house, a slate floor, husband, wife, and a nanny running around. The service that would be recommended for you would be different than another person. So that's just to give you an overall example, but to actually show you what a natural finish is. What we have here is a marble countertop. This area right here is to illustrate to you what the first step of grinding is. So this would be a 50 grit, a 100 grit, 200 grit, 400 grit, and then now we continue going all the way up to an 11,000 grit plus topical polishes. All right, so to illustrate the differences between the different services, I want to start off with the slab. So first and foremost, you will notice that there are shiny lines all across this slab, and that's where we put a piece of blue tape so that we can go ahead and illustrate the different levels of sheen as you go through every step of polishing stone. So on this example, what we're illustrating is every single step that can be performed on your countertop, right? It's not to describe what is a full restoration. It is not to describe what is a partial restoration. This is simply to illustrate all of the possible steps that could be taken on your counter. So when I come to your home and I look at your countertop, I look at different things. I look at levels of sheen. Where is your sheen on your countertop? Are you here, 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 here? Or are you almost dull? Or do you have some areas that look like this and some areas that look like this? In addition to that, do you have scratches? Do you have etches? Do you have absorbed stains? Right here we have a slight little example of a darkened stain that could potentially improve with a poultice treatment. And that is just to show the different variations of possible services that you could do to a stone. So if I was to come to your home and you were to tell me, my countertop is dull, you'd like it back shiny, but you don't care so much about the scratches. You can live with the scratches. Well, right over here, I can show you on perfect. So right over here on the shiny area, if you could see a little bit of an impression right here, over here towards the end, can you see that scratch that's right there? So as you could see, you have an etched, scratched, shiny surface, right? That is totally possible because you don't have to grind down to a level that's over here on the hone side in order to achieve this high polish. you can totally go ahead and just do the polishing processes so that we can give you the shine that you're looking for without the additional cost, time, labor to remove etches, to remove scratches, or to get things completely uniform, because your only concern is getting it shiny. Now, again, if you lived in a home where everything was pristine and you wanted to look great, void of scratches, void of etches, void of stains, at that time, then we would do every single step that's needed to achieve the goal within reason. Again, this is an absorbent product. It leaves stains, it leaves etches. So what we do is our best to manipulate and to undo things that has happened, never a guarantee. In that process, and that's just an example, so in a partial restoration, we could do, and the way that we define it as CSI is a partial restoration could be a combination of step 1, step 4, 5, 6, 7, and then jump over to 10. A full restoration to us could be a combination of starting with the most ground area, starting here with the most ground area, skip 1, go to 3, 4, skip this one, and go to 6, 7, and then skip and go to 10. Now, why would we do that? We would do it based on the goal, which then that brings me back to another part where I do want to capitalize and say it's always great to speak with the decision maker or the person that's most invested in the project, because it's that person that's going to tell us what's bugging you. Is it the scratches? Is it the edges? Is it the shine? What is it? And whatever it is that you need done, we could totally do that for you. Everything from the lowest grit level to the highest possible polish, all dependent and contingent on your goal. So thank you again for tuning in. I hope this information was helpful. We'll continue to put on more videos and just touch on each subject one at a time. So thank you again. Looking forward to catching you on the next one.